Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, day, bye. I greet you now. Now, welcome to this channel. We're going to give now one get update of what they happen for Biafran territory. Last week, Prime Minister talk say he go UK. What it mean now say he go do virtual meeting with the UK body. Now, so these people think say if they go there physically, they don't go plan how they go sabotage in effort. But thank God say for their mumunes, they see come out come talk. How Epka abort UK trip after new ban report his planned arrest. Now wetin dey think say so I just imagine we know say UK na criminal. When we na there he wan come go. You think say sense no dey in head? These people just dey foolish. This efufule newspaper and their stupid media house. They just dey stupid. And if na true, they just dey stupid. So you expect am make e come UK. See the response wey Simon Ekpa give them. Listen to this Nigerian trained illiterate journalist who does not understand the difference between a virtual tour and a physical visit. All na journalists. He tell say the country doesn't have a head, it doesn't have a tail. The journalists don't even understand what it means by virtual tour. Let me now go. Mr. Simon Ekpa about his plan, his trip to UK, having a match. The Finland-based fugitive suspended his trip after new ban newspaper report about his planned arrest in the UK. Why won't the UK not plan to arrest him? UK, they destabilized UK company for Africa. UK no go come plan say make he come arrest him. Make with the reason now. Why himself will go there? As the woto they happen for many places. For Biafran territory, they happen for Amazonian too. So now why today Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Dr. Cho, they don't plan say they go host space meeting. But before that, I want make una listen to this one with Prime Minister talk before the main thing this evening.
It's not just some of our Duduwa brothers who came back. He was kidnapped and killed by the Fulani terrorists. There are many of them, but I'm just mentioning prominent ones. Those ones that have affected their society positively. They were killed by either the Nigerian army or the terrorist Fulanis. And now we are engaging them man to man. We are engaging them iron to iron, gun to gun, bullet to bullet, bomb to bomb, and whatever they bring, we will engage them with that. The reason why you must sit at home tomorrow, which continues for the second phase, is in protest for the Islamic status of Nigeria without your consent. 2, even though they have decided to change Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court judgment, we will continue to use this particular sit at home to demand his release and to continue to call the subconsciousness of Biafrans not to forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 3 is to continue to prepare the mind of Biafrans that we are about to go home. The days of declaration of Biafra is fast approaching. And we are training you to be mentally strong. The reason, again, is that you don't prefer us to be throwing bomb at each other with the Nigeria terrorist state than the particular approach we are using at this point, which is the guerrilla warfare. I don't think you will prefer bomb being thrown in your market than this sit at home, because that is the second phase or the second choice you have. If you would prefer us to go into conventional war, because we are ready for anything, if that is what you expect us to do, then we will go into conventional war. You will not even have a place to go to do business, not to talk of sit at home. But because we have considered that is not an option at this point until it becomes the only option. But for now, we will not give Nigeria a chance to engage us in conventional warfare because we have thought about it, we thought about you, and that's what we have decided that the only way to keep the spirit alive and to continue to make history, to prove to the world how serious and resolute you are to get your freedom. Sit at home must continue. Every Monday, in addition to that, every now and then, whenever the opportunity calls and whenever there is need for us to have extra sit at home, just like this particular one that is coming, we are going to call for it. The reason why we are sitting at home tomorrow and next tomorrow is to protest Nigeria Islamic State status without the consent of Christians, without the consent of Biafrans, without the consent of other religious group. And because they have guns, they have weapons, and they have bullets, they have succeeded to manipulate their way into becoming officially Islamic State of Nigeria. And some idiot are there shouting about Christmas. What do you know about Christmas? What do you know about Christmas? I remember in those days when we were kids, we used to celebrate Christmas. We used to celebrate Christmas. In 1999, when the so-called democracy came back to the zoo, when Obasanjo became the president, some of us didn't know anything else. That what we wanted to know is that, oh, a Christian has become the president. Now we have Obasanjo, he's a Christian. I don't know how many of you listening to me this evening on Space actually remember this, that it was a big thing in our different schools in those days. They say, who is the president of Nigeria in 1999? They say Obasanjo is not the president, he's a Christian. Now, oh, everybody was celebrating it. Now we have Christian president. As far back as then, we're able to fight between Christians and Muslims. Today, it is no longer about just talking in primary school or secondary school. It is now guns and bullets that is talking for them. Some of you have been caged using religion that you shouldn't defend yourself. That is what we are doing today. We'll defend you to the last. Biafra government has taken that responsibility. You can never be forced into Islamic State of Nigeria. And I am aware that the military are sick and tired of fighting against the Biafra Liberation Army.